to say thank you for everybody showing up. This is a historic day at Lincoln High School. Well, I feel like the president, all the cameras looking on forever. Everything's going good. Everybody look lovely. But I just want to talk briefly about these 5 guys. I'm not going to talk to them about them individually. I'm going to be brief. I just want to say one thing, a couple of things, about this quintet of athletes. Did at Lincoln High School will never be matched. I know I'm saying something bold, but these are bold cats. What they did, they brought the woo and the wild fact at Cajun Point. Everyone said, how did you coach these characters? Wasn't easy. Carefully. A lot of arguing. As you can tell, the late Jason Harrison shows up. So you can tell what the practices were like. We're not going to talk about the Kareem, the Zamir escapades. Today is a day of celebration. You know, Frankie come to practice with no shirts on. Mike can go out of practice every other day. But today is about celebration. And I couldn't be more pleased to see these cats sign. The most important thing is that they're going to school majority for free. Free. Also, from a football point of view, they leave Lincoln as probably one of the most, probably the winningest senior class in our school's history. They probably, I think the record is something like 38-7. They've been to state finals 2 times. They won the county 3 times in a row. And they left a legacy of excellence that I hope we can match next year, but it will be high. They left the standard so high, we're going to try to climb on Mr. Walker's shoulders to reach that. These are some beautiful dudes here. And I'm going to miss them. I don't want to get a little emotional, but these guys, like I said, they Cajun Point witnessed football at its highest level watching these guys play. So, the family, the friends, I want to say thank you for allowing me to coach them. It was my pleasure being around these guys. They will be sorely missed. And again, thank you, fellas. Next person speaking will be Mr. Principal, Ms. Evans.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say the guys did a tremendous thing. What they could not have done, what they did without you as their parents supporting them. Because you were the ones that kept pushing them on when things got a little bit rough. And they didn't know if they really wanted to do this. And they were tired and they were injured. You were there through every game. You were there through every ache and pain that these young men had. And the legacy that they leave Lincoln is one which says to all the other children that it's possible, especially when you're in an urban district and you have so many things against you. These guys are the little engine that could. And it shows the rest of my athletes, the rest of my students, that anything is possible. So I thank them, but I thank you for always being there and supporting them. So thank you.
Good morning, good morning. It's certainly a pleasure to be here. It's a very happy day. You know, as a coach, when you bring players along, you talk to them early on about the possibilities. This is a culmination of possibilities. When you talk to students and let them know that based upon some ability and talent and effort, there's some things that you can achieve, and that there are certain accomplishments that can occur based upon you putting in the hard work. Well, this is a culmination of that. You know, I call these guys inertia players because they make things happen. And I've had a chance to watch them, many of them since they were freshmen. And I'm really, just as a spectator and certainly as a member of the staff here in the Jersey Public School District, extremely proud of them in terms of what they've done and their accomplishments, because again, team of the year, player of the year, coach of the year, I mean, all those things meant that they were at the top in every category. And certainly the record kind of reinforced that. And we certainly are very happy with them as players, but more important, as people. And to have the opportunity to be here and certainly gain these awards, knowing what it will do for them down the road in terms of their lives, the lives of the families, the goals that they've set, We have other players here that are part of the process that have set the pace for them, and that's the reason why they've worked so hard. And I just want to say congratulations to the coach for the great job that he's done in terms of allowing these students to be the best they can be, and certainly recognize him as a role model that certainly understands what it is to play this game, to make the commitment, and to do the things that are being done. And also congratulate the principal, Mrs. Evans, for her involvement, her leadership in allowing this here program to develop to the level it has. It's one of the top programs in New Jersey, and you guys set some great standards. You've restored the pride of Lincoln High School, the blue and the white, for so many years, and that's one of the things that Coach Hampton came back here to do. That was his goal, and we're very proud he's able to accomplish that goal along with the other coaches that are part of this process. He's able to blend in some support people. No one can do it by themselves, but he blended some support people and other coaches that stepped up and certainly doing a great job. I mean, defensive backs, I remember the defensive backs early on, during the early years, and how they would sit back and just allow the ball to come to them or to the receiver. And the last 3 or 4 years, anything that was up in the air, it became Lincoln High School's football. So we certainly give kudos to the coaches and support teams in reference to that. And I see Gary, a former player at Lincoln High School, and his bloodline is here, and so many others, the Darbies, and so many others. And so it's a great tradition, and we're extremely happy and proud of each and every one of you for the job you've done this year. And as I said, you're inertia players. You make things happen. You know what happens with inertia. If something's still, it doesn't move until force is greater than that. If something's moving, it doesn't stop until something greater than that. And you've demonstrated that the entire year, over and over and over again. Yards after contact. You guys had a great year. Congratulations. Good luck.
These 5 young men, I've told them before, signing that paper this morning is going to change the next 4 or 5 years for you. It's a great opportunity to play at the next level of college football in any aspect. I'm very happy for you. I know Frankie and Kareem might play against my alma mater. I want them to do well. Not too well to win, but hey, I want them to be successful. I'm very happy for all 5 of you guys, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm probably like one of the biggest fans, whatever, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see all of these young men develop over the years, the maturity level is just straight up phenomenal. Like, they're growing up into straight up men. And that's the thing that I appreciate most about every last one of you efforts. Like, you've developed into being some of the greatest men that this school has ever produced. And that's just a credit, whatever, to Coach Hampton. And Coach Hampton is, well, I want to talk about parents, because parents, Maldonado, like, we in the stands. So that support is just straight up crazy. Like, the Lincoln fan base travels better than any school in Jersey City, and the parents being out there on rainy days, on snowy days, just being out there covered, rooting on that team has been straight up phenomenal. And I always say the job that Coach Hampton has done inside of this community, the man stands out like a straight up giant. He has produced success over and over and over again. So while all hell is breaking loose all throughout the community, Coach Hampton is a steady force, and that coaching staff in keeping these boys focused. They have faced all sorts of catastrophic things that's going on. Loved ones have passed away. People have gone on. But these folks on every Saturday say, I'm aware of that, and I'm going to carry this community on our back. So for the past 2 years, it's been very much impressive. Very much impressive. And I'm just like tremendously proud of everything that they have done throughout the 4 years that they've been here. So, keep it up, keep making everybody proud, and please remember that you have a lot of weight on your back. You have Lion Nation on your back, you have Jersey City, you have the Hill. Everybody is rooting and cheering you on, and when we watch those television sets, and when we see you, it's going to just make us more and more proud. Like the glow in all of us, it's going to just burst. So I appreciate you guys, I love you guys, and we're not just going to just follow you right now. We're going to follow you throughout the rest of your careers, cheering and rooting you on, because you guys are phenomenal. You're just a great group of young men. I'll just shut up and I'll move on.
I'm not speaking together. I just want to introduce Associate Superintendent, Mrs. Ellen Wayne.
Good morning. Gentlemen, you have our humblest respect. I have to say, athletics and academics, perfect together. I'll say it again, athletics and academics, perfect together. Lincoln High School has shown this community and this state what it means to prepare students both for college and career, but as well for an athletic journey after high school. On behalf of the district, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to these 5 young men. We are so proud of you. To the parents, I wish to thank you. I wish to thank you for entrusting this district with your children and giving us the faith, knowing that we would do well by them. To Coach Hampton and his staff, to the athletic trainer, I applaud you. But most of all, I applaud Ms. Evans. Under her leadership, the culture of Lincoln High School has changed for the better over the last few years. And under her leadership, everything is thriving. So once again, congratulations to parents, to educators, to coaches, athletics and academics, perfect together.
All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to just break. We're going to have Star Legends start interviewing some of these guys, get soft drinks, and get snacks over there. I just want to end this again. Well, thank you for the comments about me, but as a head coach, we deal with a lot of situations. And of course, I can stand here and say, oh, it's all about him. No, it's not. And I appreciate the kind words. I was fortunate to have a steady dose of athletes that believed in what we were trying to do here at Lincoln High School. And it's easy when you have a form like Ronald Butler's here, you have young Alex here, you got Cleveland here. You say, oh, we got these athletes. Oh, they wonderful. But these boys believe not only in their athletic ability, like I said earlier, watching them at Caven Point, and as a coach, is very difficult because you're not really listening to the crowd, whatever. But I'm hearing comments about my team. I went to a top 100 meeting, and we're talking to Madison coaches and Hanover coaches from suburbs, but the kids have resources. And one thing they were asking, what is it about your kids? What are you telling these kids? In summertime, we have our football players going to Aruba, they going to St. Bart's, so we have to demand that they come to practice. What are you telling your kids? We don't want to stay out of crowds. Jason, wear clothes, please. Now, man, try to go to bed before 2 o'clock. Fight, whatever you're doing, don't do that. Whatever. But more importantly, I just want to say one thing. One thing that's most important about whatever. You had support, fellas. Your parents were outstanding. And I'm just going to I want you to tell them that. You don't have to tell them now, but at some point, you need to tell them, thank you. Because each one of you cats here, each one of you, parents want the whole 110 yards for you. They were at games. I remember Jason's mom, man, I thought I had to get a police escort. She was so passionate about her son. And if I didn't deliver on this day, I might be missing a body part. Kareem, his mom. Naheem is just a scary individual. Zamir and his whole family was at games. Watching. Do right by him. Ronald at our practices. Well, that's how he is, but you need him. Wonderful. Thank you, fellas. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And make sure you tell your family. All right? We're going to have dessert, food, there's a journal, we'll take photos. Okay? Everybody good? Thank you. All right.